I'm Chris Williams, Chief Product Officer at iHeartRadio, and I will see you out at Propelify. What does it mean to be Chief Product Officer? So the simplest questions are always the most complicated ones, but I think of product as a role, typically keying in on being a voice of a consumer. Product people are really about problem solving as advocates for the consumer. But as Chief Product Officer, really for what it distills down to for me is I'm responsible for bringing together a team of incredibly brilliant and innovative people and unifying them around a vision and making sure that we're all that we have the same drumbeat at the core of what it is that we're doing. And iHeartRadio really is to make sure that we're centered around making sure that our brand and our product experience is connecting fans with their favorite music and their favorite artists, and that everything that we do is seen through that lens, and that's the filter by which we make all of our product innovation decisions. The main product at iHeartRadio is the iHeartRadio app and iHeartRadio.com. It's started off as an extension for thousands of radio stations, broadcast stations around the country, giving them a digital extension of their broadcast radio station so their fans would be able to take the stations anywhere they wanted to go, remain connected with their favorite radio stations and their favorite personalities. That, of course, has extended and it's grown to include features and benefits that radio fans and music fans would expect. The ability to type in the name of an artist as a seed and spawn a playlist or a radio station based around that artist. And most recently, the launch of iHeartRadio Plus and iHeartRadio All Access, are two tiers of on-demand functionality. Provides new enhancements of the way people experience the radio, the ability to interact with radio, save music from the radio directly to a playlist, replay songs that you've heard on the radio. Just a full on-demand streaming music experience that really is seamlessly paired with the broadcast radio experience. What we know about music consumption is that the discovery of music still happens on FM radio. That's still where people are finding new music and hearing their favorite songs. Where there was a broken experience was from that moment of discovery to the point of being able to collect and curate your own music. And that moved from being a physical product, cassettes and CDs, to being a digital product. And that really allowed us to bridge the gap between that music discovery experience and the music collection experience. And that's really what iHeartRadio offers that's unique in the streaming music space, is that you can hear a song that you love on the radio that's contextualized by your favorite DJ, that the artist that you love just finished being interviewed and telling you why that song was so important to them and about the recording experience. And with a single tap now, you can take that song that you just discovered on the radio and immediately add that to a playlist and immediately download it to your phone to listen to later. There are no intermediary steps now between the broadcast discovery experience that we're all comfortable with, kind of the historically familiar behavior, and the music collection experience that used to live independent of one another. We've been able to marry those two together in a way that only iHeartRadio can, because no one has the scale of broadcast radio stations under their umbrella to be able to replicate something like we've been able to with iHeartRadio. To take broadcast radio, to take a medium that people feel a personal connection with, a human connection with. People don't use radio traditionally as a jukebox. They use radio because they connect with that station. They have a shared sense of values, a shared sense of humor with the radio DJs. They appreciate it for its locality. They appreciate the curators on that radio station, the influencers who are the DJs of that radio station. And how do we take that experience and that relationship and take it from FM radio, from the broadcast space, and translate it in a way that is portable and is mobile and fits onto an iPhone or Android in a way that enhances the experience. That's not just a stream of that radio station, but what can we do to take that relationship and deepen it. Certainly the convenience of it is important, but adding the extra enhancements that iHeartRadio does, the ability to immediately deliver feedback through thumbing songs that you hear on the radio so the DJs know exactly how the music they're playing is being received. The ability to hear a song that you love on the radio and immediately tap replay and hear that song all over again, and then as soon as it's finished, rejoin the radio station in progress and hear what's going on live. Or to discover a song on the radio and to suddenly have the ability where you've never had it before to be able to take that song and download it directly to your phone without any other steps in the way. That really is a way to enhance the broadcast experience and the relationship that people have with broadcast radio in a way that makes radio remain relevant and compelling and deepens people's loyalty with their favorite radio station and reinforces the habit of listening to the radio.